Are you sad? Are you troubled? Are you going through a difficult time in your life? Have you been let down by somebody you trusted? Have you been let down by your family members? What are your issues? You can bring your story to Talk to NG channel and NG will shed some light on your story, and with the help of God and the advice from NG's viewers you will have a little relief. A problem shared is a problem half solved. God bless you.
Hello everyone, welcome to Talk to NG channel and happy glorious new year to you all. I hope you guys had a beautiful new year celebration. Well, January is finished and we're already in a new month. Happy new month to you all. May the Lord bless you all and grant you all your heart desire. Now, I'm sorry I've not been able to come up with videos. Sorry if you have sent me your story and I've not touched it yet. Please just give me some time. I'll definitely touch your story. I've been very busy, but yeah, I'm here now and I've got a story I would love to share with you all. If there's somebody else there that is going through a similar challenge, there is definitely something to learn from this story. The story is about a young man who told me he is worried about his only child that the wife had for him. He's concerned that this child might not be his child. According to him, he met this lady and found out that the lady was his pet, fancied this lady and wanted both of them to have a relationship. According to the guy, he said he was happy to hang around no matter how long it takes for the lady to accept him into her life. And he said, you know, as a sharp guy, he knew how to play his game. He said, so what he did was he took her out to lovely restaurants, bought her lovely gifts. He did everything that girls love, and the lady fell into his arm. And he said he was really happy when the lady accepted him. So well, they started doing things and finally the lady had to let the other guy go. He said they had a very beautiful relationship and it was very romantic, according to him. He said after a while the lady told him she was pregnant. He said he was shocked because he wanted to date her for a while before thinking about marriage. He said, but because she was pregnant, he decided to do the right thing because he didn't want to have any child out of wedlock. He said he got married to this lady and God helped them and blessed them with a bouncing baby boy. He said, well, they had this child and everything was going all right in their marriage. They were happy together. According to this guy, he said one day he was able to access the wife's phone without the wife knowing and discovered that the wife had been having conversation with her ex. He said he was not happy about it, though the conversation was just a casual conversation they had. But what made him upset was the fact that when he asked the wife if she's still in contact with the ex, the wife said no, she denied it. And that gave him a feeling that it's either the wife still have feelings for this guy and does not want him to know, or probably they are still seeing each other behind. He said he was not happy about it, and that something else happened that made him really worried. He said twice he had a dream. That the first dream was he saw the wife holding hands with a man. The face of the man did not show, but she held hands with a man and they were both walking down and chatting and they were in a very happy mood. He also said he had another dream, and this time around he saw the wife with a man carrying their child, and she handed over this child to the guy and the guy held the child and they were both laughing, they were happy, and the child was also laughing and happy, though the face of the man was not clear in the dream. He said he became really upset and went there and tried to get the child off the man. And according to him, he said to the wife, "What are you doing here? How come you're handing over my child to another man?" But the face of the man, according to him, was not clear. And he tried grabbing the child off the man, and then he woke up. He said when he saw this dream, he was not happy because this is the second time he's seen the dream, coupled with the fact that he also discovered that the wife has been having conversation with the ex. He said this got him thinking. He said he looked at the father when he met this lady. This lady had a man. He was dating a man, but then still accepted to go out with him. He said yes, he was interested. He really liked her. She was a spec, and that was why he waited. And that was why he tried everything he could to get the woman to become his. He said the fact that the woman can be married to him and still be having conversation with this man is making him feel that there's something fishy, because it was not a long time that he knew this lady before she became pregnant. But because he didn't want to have any child out of wedlock, that was why he decided to get married to her. And since he was in love with her, he said, but seeing this now is now making him feel that is this child really his own child? And then he requested that I should help him to bring this story out there to see what advice he will get in regards to this story. He said he's really having doubts now, and he's really thinking of going for a DNA test. But he doesn't know how the wife will feel. He doesn't know how to confront the wife about this. He's asking, is this a good decision? Is this the right decision? Should he confront the wife? Should he go for a DNA test? Is it not better for him, according to him, to do a test and know if this child is really his child, rather than remain in this relationship, nursing this child, and at the end of the day, he will discover the child is not his? He said they were really devastated. Please, I've shared the story now. I really appreciate you all to please go to the comment section and see how best you can advise him. I pray that the Lord will help this man to take the right decision. Now I'm going to be sharing my own view in regards to this story, but please, this is just my own opinion. Rather than judge me, if you feel my opinion, you're not happy with it, I'd rather you go to the comment section and share your own opinion. Maybe this person will read it and your opinion will best work for them. Now, I'm not trying to lay blame on anyone. Like I said, it's just my own opinion. This is why it's important for, as a lady, allow a man to go through the right process, get you married before you start thinking of getting pregnant and having a child for the man. Because if you do all the right thing you need to do before talking about having children, things like this will not come up at all. A man cannot get married to you and do all the right thing he needs to do, and then you get pregnant for him, and he will begin to say, oh, I'm thinking there's a possibility that the Hess got her pregnant before we met. No, I'm not saying that to say that people have not gotten married and still have children outside marriage. People do that, which is totally wrong. But this man is obviously thinking that something is happening because there's a guy that was there before he came in. And for the fact that this lady is now having conversation with the same guy, this is what has made this guy feel that there's a possibility that that child is not his. Now, apart from that, it is very important that when you're married, whatever you have to do with your ex should be over with. If your ex found you, interesting, or somebody they cannot do without, or somebody they love, they would have gotten married to you. Okay? They would have married you. They would have done everything to make you their wife. But as long as you were not married to them and you're married to somebody else, I personally think that you should not have anything to do with your ex when you're married. Now, apart from that, in regards to the dream, there's a possibility that this guy is having this dream because he's overthinking the whole thing. And you know, sometimes people watch movies, and when you watch horror movies and you go to sleep, you start seeing things in your dream, and then you become scared because of what you saw in your dream. Sometimes it's because you have watched this thing time and time again, and it has become part of you, up to the extent that in your sleep you're actually dreaming about the things you've been watching. Sometimes people, the things you think about or the things that you are afraid of, sometimes there's a possibility that when you go to sleep, you begin to see them in your dream. I am saying it is possible that you're having this dream because you are overthinking things. Now, according to you, you said the messages you saw on the phone were just a casual conversation. So there's a possibility that it was just a casual conversation and nothing serious. There's a possibility that there's nothing happening. You're just having a hello kind of greeting. I am not saying that that is right. I am not saying that a woman or a man should be doing that when you know you have been in a relationship with this person before. I personally think it is wrong for anybody to do that. I'm going to advise you what I feel you should do, okay? Now, where your wife did something wrong is not telling you when you asked her if she's still having contact with this guy or conversation with this guy. Your wife should have been straightforward with you and just tell you, you know what, this guy contacted me, or I contacted him, or we met somewhere and started talking. Relationship is built on trust. It is important that people that are in relationship, husband and wife, trust each other, build their relationship, build their marriage on trust. If you cannot be open to your husband, if you cannot be open to your wife about whatever is happening around you when they are there or when they are not there, you are opening up room for problem in your home. There are things that people hear outside that has got to do with their spouse that their spouse is not aware of. And when they come home, they have issues with their spouse because they were not told beforehand. There's nothing as heartbreaking as going outside to get an information that somebody you call your wife or husband would have just told you, somebody you love. Even if you made a mistake, honey, I've made a mistake. There's something I did I shouldn't have done. Please forgive me. Rather than allow your wife or allow your husband to get the information themselves, there's nothing as heartbreaking as that. Now, the mistake that this woman did was when you asked her, she would have just said, oh, he contacted me recently, either via Facebook or via whatever social media platform, you know, that he contacted her with, and just open up. This thing you want people to advise you on wouldn't have come up at all, because then you would trust her more. You understand? And both of you together will see how you can work that out, rather than allowing it to get to this point. If you're watching me out there and you're having this kind of issue in your home, please learn from this story. You cannot risk your marriage. You cannot risk your home because you want to have a fling or because you want to do something dodgy out there. No. There's nothing as being straight with your husband. There's nothing as being straight with your wife. Now, there is a possibility that this woman, when she was asked by the husband that, have you been having conversation or contact with your ex? There is a possibility that she decided to deny it because she didn't want to destroy her home. Because for some men, there are some things you say to them, even when it's not something serious, they take it as a big issue. And maybe she doesn't know how big this man would take the issue. And maybe that was why she decided to just say, oh no, just to play safe. But I feel you trying to play safe is the worst thing you have ever done. In case you come across this video, what you would have done was just say, yes, he contacted me recently or whatever it is, and just open up to your husband. Marriages should be built on trust. Now, in regards to this guy, you're having doubt, you are not happy because of the dream, and what has made you more upset is the fact that you saw that there's a conversation between your wife and the ex, and when you asked her, she denied. So you're having doubt in regard to your child's paternity because of this. I understand. Now, you don't know whether confronting your wife is going to destroy your marriage. It shows that you love your wife. You want your home to work. You want your marriage to work. So what I would advise you to do is, if you don't address it now, it will still disturb you. It will still cause problem in your home, whether you like it or not. There will be issue of trust. So the best thing to do now is to sit with your wife in a very calm atmosphere. You don't have to take things too serious, and open up to your wife. Obviously, she didn't know you have assessed the conversation she had with this man on her phone. But make sure you have the evidence, because the evidence is what will make you, when you're talking to her, that evidence is what will make you say, please, you want to request for a DNA test. Because if you don't have an evidence, then you don't have anything to hold on to. So for you to confront your wife, there must be an evidence. Either you took a picture of the conversation, or it was forwarded to your own phone and then you deleted it. So you can now use this as the evidence to be able to request for a DNA test. There's nothing wrong if you request for a DNA test at this point because of the evidence you have. So if you have picture evidence of it, sit with your wife. You don't have to take it too hard, because for the fact that you saw that conversation does not mean that there's anything serious or she's having feelings for the guy. Like I said, there's a possibility she didn't want anything that would cause problem in her home, so she didn't want to tell you that, oh, this guy contacted her. And like you said the messages you saw was not, it was a casual chat, it was not something serious. So you need to be careful of how you handle the issue. That's my own sincere advice. Also, when you're presenting the matter, please ensure you present the matter in a calm manner. Don't present it as if you are accusing her that it really happened, or that child is not yours, or she has slept with another man. You have to present it in a way that she will not be offended, in a way that she will cooperate with you. Tell her you just want to clear your doubt, that since you're now feeling this way, you don't want a situation whereby when you carry your son, you are not showing your son the fatherly love that you should give him or show him, because you're having a doubt in your heart that that child might be somebody else's. So tell her that these are the evidence of what made you feel you need to do a paternity test, just to be sure that is your child. tell her to just permit you, just for your own sanity. You just want to do that to clear the hair. I think she will understand. I feel she will understand anyway, because it's better that it is cleared rather than you, as a result of this, your marriage is destroyed because there is no trust. Now, there are situations that people have done paternity tests and they've discovered that the child they thought was theirs was not their child, and they have decided to carry on and still care for the child and love the child as a father because they love their wife. And some people, because they love their wife, they've forgiven their wife, and their wife have changed to become a better person and have made their marriage work very well. There have been situations like that. Now, I am not saying in your own case that it is going to turn out that it is not your son. No, I'm just telling you, and also for those that are watching me out there, in case they have similar issue. So when I'm talking, I try to balance up whatever I am analyzing. There's a possibility that somebody out there to watching might have accepted a child that is not theirs as theirs because they love their wife. There's nothing wrong. You've done the right thing because you love your wife and you want your home to work. So you've decided to take full responsibility and care for the child. There's nothing wrong with that. But for this particular story, I would advise that you go do paternity test, but have conversation with your wife, give her evidence, and ensure that both of you agree, and then go do the paternity. It's just for your own sanity and for you guys to be able to build your home based on trust, and so that there can be happiness in your home again. Whatever the result of your test is, I'm praying that it comes out the way you want it, that is your son. The best thing I would advise both of you to do is to be open to each other, be transparent to each other. Don't hide anything, because most marriages today are destroyed because one of the partners in the marriage have decided to be secretive, doing dodgy things and not letting the other person to know. Things like this are not best if you say you love somebody. So if you're watching me out there and you feel there's something you want to say or you want to advise this couple, please go to the comment section and let your comments start rolling in. For those that have been supporting me on my channel, I want to say a big thank you to you. God bless you all. Those that have subscribed, God bless you. Those that have not subscribed, subscribe to this channel and continue to follow this page. I believe you must have learned one or two things from watching today's video, and I pray that the Lord will keep your home and every of your heart desires will be met this new year. Remain blessed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.